Hey, what's up, everybody? Hopefully, everybody's having a great day. It's beautiful outside. So, last night, oh my God, was awesome. Me and a bunch of friends got together. Well, the plan was only to finally watch X and Pearl. One of my really good friends had seen it before, but so a lot of us that was over at my friend's house hasn't seen it. So, we started off with X, and I've been wanting to watch X for the longest time. And I will say X was really interesting. Set in the 70s, this group of people are making this adult film on this farmland, like separate house that was on the farmland and stuff. And oh, the shit got crazy. Shit got crazy with the husband and wife. And we should have watched Pearl first, the prequel. I think that would have. I don't know if I would have liked Pearl as much if we would have done it the other route, but I will say that that some of the kills were just freaking insane. It was, oh my gosh, I was just like, there was one scene, I will just say, with a knife that gets turned. I was just like, oh my God. But I was really satisfied with X. I gave it a 7. I thought it was really good. I didn't think it was great, but I thought it was really good. And Mia Goth, oh my God. Like, I love Mia Goth in Infinity Pool, and she was fantastic in X. And we were just always so great because we were all like, okay, we were just like, okay, who do you think's gonna get killed first? Like, who's gonna be the first one? And then we were just like, okay, this person, this person, this person first. So if you want to see, like, especially Jenny, or was it Jenny Ortega was in it? Oh God, she looked fantastic. I think I don't know. I don't know who I think is hotter, Jenny Ortega or Mia Goth. I think Mia Goth. But yeah, it was really interesting. It had a really interesting ending too. And then after that, we watched. Well, actually, if you guys, real quick, if you guys are on Letterbox, I'm on Letterbox. PS Gamer Guy 76. I've got some of my reviews on there too. Not long reviews. I don't try to make it too long. Make it like a big like War and Peace book, but I got, give you my thoughts, give you my, like, how many stars and kind of out of 10. So Pearl was like a very slow burn, which took place in the I think it was 1918 or 1920. So it was like during the First World War. And it showed Pearl younger in that movie, and, living with her mom and her dad. Her dad, I think they were both German, and her dad, I think, I was trying to say cerebral palsy, but I don't think that was it. I think he had a stroke, so he was like in a wheelchair, and she had to take care of him, and her mom was like so freaking strict. And there's just like a weird scene with a scarecrow, I'll just say. Then the guy, I forget what the actor's name is, who plays the projectionist. But I'm like, okay, if this guy is rumored to play Superman in Superman Legacy, and I'm just like looking at him and I'm like, oh my God, he needs to be casted as Superman, because I think he looks just like Henry Cavill in a sense. But I'm like, this guy should have been the Witcher instead of Liam Hemsworth too. But yeah, it was a slow burn. I will say there were some really cool, interesting kills, but it was a very slow burn. The cinematography was great in Pearl, but I gave that one, if I gave Pearl like a 7, I think I gave it a 7.5, or no, wait, did I give it a 7, or no, I gave it a 7.5 X. I thought it was really good. It's halfway to great, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. But Pearl's like a 7. I just thought it was okay. I didn't think it was great or anything. I'm really interested in the Max scene because I just want to see where that's gonna go. So that was film number 2, and movie number 3. Because we got over there at like 7 o'clock, and we were there until almost like 5 in the morning. And it was just crazy. We're just like, I think we're going to make this a very Sunday thing. Maybe not stay till 5 in the morning, but maybe like every Sunday kind of get together and all of us hang out, which is awesome. So the third movie we watched was something I saw already with my really good friend Alex, and I love it. I'm a huge fan of A24, and we watched mid-90s, which me and I think 3 of my friends there watched it, has seen it, me and 2 other friends, but 2 of my other friends hasn't seen it, and I loved it. I loved it even more the second time. Mid-90s is about, if you haven't seen it, it's basically the 90s, skateboarding, even though I wasn't skateboarding, but I had a lot of friends when I grew up in the 90s that were big into skateboarding, and then just the hip hop music, the clothes, like a lot of the stuff in the movie just brought so much memories back from the 90s growing up. But it is a fantastic movie directed by Jonah Hill, and I hope he directs more. Like the cast that he got for the kids, for the skaters, was just amazing. I think probably my favorite character was definitely, I really liked Ray a little bit, if you've seen mid-90s. Fourth grade I really liked, because I felt like fourth grade was probably me in a sense, because I was just like, hung out with like, the kind of the cool kids, but yet I was quiet like fourth grade. But yeah, mid-90s was fantastic. That is definitely a 10 out of 10. One of my favorite A24 movies of all time. And then the fourth movie we decided, we were just like, okay, Annihilation. So this was my second time seeing Annihilation. And the first time I seen Annihilation, I did not like it at all, especially the last 20 minutes of the movie. I was like, what in the living fuck is even happening? Like, what type of ending? It just left it like so many questions. So I will say, the second time watching Annihilation with Natalie Portman, almost forgot her name. It was directed by Alex Garland, who did Ex Machina, and I really liked Ex Machina, except for like the ending too. So it seems like with Alex Garland's movies, it seems I've liked the movie at least up until the last 10 or 20 minutes of the movie. So I will say, I thought it was definitely really interesting. The last like 20 minutes of the music score is fantastic. And still, I think the one thing I really didn't like about Annihilation was the last like 20 minutes, the ending of the movie, especially where it kind of leaves you wondering like, okay, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but just kind of wondering, okay, is that person that, or is it something else? But I love the build-up. The bear scene, I forgot all about it. And my really good friend that was sitting next to me, she was just like, oh my God, it was really creepy. And it was just like, oh my God. I was like, I knew that part was coming up, and I forgot the whole details of it, but I was just like, oh my God, it's so creepy. And all of us, it's like, our brains is trying to process it at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And it was just like, oh my God. But I will just say, like, Annihilation is a good sci-fi movie. And like I said, I probably gave it a lot lower score the first time I seen it, but I'll give it like a 6. I think it's okay. I don't think it's great. I don't even think it's good. I just think it's okay. Some of the special effects is really good. It gave me The Last of Us vibes in a lot of the scenes, but I don't think I've seen it twice. I don't think it's a movie I would see 3 times at all. But I mean, 2's good. Nothing I would really buy or anything. But it was better. It was better than I saw it in theaters and everything. So, oh my God, I'm almost at like the 9-minute mark. So, there's my thoughts on those 4 movies. Originally, I think we were going to watch Dungeons and Dragons, because a few of my friends there haven't seen Dungeons and Dragons, and I wanted them to see it because I thought it was a really fun movie. So maybe that'll be next on the schedule for maybe next Sunday or something, or this Sunday. I don't know. But anyway, hopefully everybody has a great Monday. Take care, everybody. Talk to you later.